during this time, some of you may be familiar with the Leopold and Lowe case out of Chicago. 2 young men, wealthy, murdered a kid just to see if they could do it. And then there's the Stokes monkey trial. Along with those 2 big headline stories that went nationwide, so did the Rhinelander story. The Rhinelander family was right up there with the Astors, with the Rockefellers, with the Kennedys. Yeah.
So this was more, although it was about race and color, but it was also more about class.
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely, because you had this wealthy young man he stuttered. They met in the school because Daddy sent him away because he wasn't as proficient as the rest of the clan, so to speak. And so that's where they met initially. And then they had a beautiful love affair. In fact, a quote from her in the newspaper was when a reporter asked her, "What do you think about your relationship?" And she said, "It's a beautiful love affair." And her exact words. That was my original title for the book, but my editor said, no.
Yeah.
We just didn't go that way with it.
So, you know, I mentioned to you that I was going to try to stay off book, but some of these questions on this paper are kind of good, so let me go. In many ways, the book vividly portrays the impact of Alice and Kit's affair and marriage on Alice's inner circle, her mom, her sister, her father, niece. You know, we know this. We're the married people. We're the people who are married. Yeah, okay. I'm trying. I'm trying real hard, but it's looking like it's gonna be me and my dogs, okay? You know, the statement is always be careful who you marry because you also marry the family. So how impacted was the family, and did they get drug in the mud too?
Absolutely, and it's an interesting family situation because 3 sisters. Alice was the middle sister, the oldest sister, and this is all stuff documented, and also the transcript from this trial. I didn't read all of it because I was, my eyes were falling on my head.